guys, welcome to the channel. Right now I'm behind Trey in his 2022 Audi S3, and in this video what we're going to do is compare the S3 and the Golf R, and he has a stage 1 91 octane tune with a trans tune as well. And he said he's going to let me drive it too, so we can kind of get my thoughts on driving the S3 as well. Alright guys, so I'm out here with Trey's S3, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Looks like we have an aftermarket splitter right here. This is a glacier white metallic, right?
It is, that's correct.
Yep, so you have the nice metallic paint color in comparison to my Golf R that has just the flat paint color because the metallic is not available, unfortunately. But you guys can kind of see the two front ends here. Obviously the S3 is a completely different car, so it looks completely different. Going down the side here, you guys can see the two wheels here.
Sorry, they're dirty. The car's been like in the garage. So.
Mine's super dirty too because these brakes come with a lot of brake dust. So there's the Golf R wheels. We both have 19-inch wheels. Are yours 235s or 225s?
I believe they're 235s.
235s, okay. So they're the same as the Golf R. And then his are red brake calipers, and then I have the blue brake calipers that say R on them right there. Coming down the side, the Audi has this nice like gloss black little side skirt right there. That's factory, right?
Yeah, it's factory.
And then I got the black mirrors.
Black optics package.
Golf R, you can see, has a little side skirt on there as well, and the blue mirrors. And then we got a sedan, obviously, versus the hatchback of the Golf R. So that's all a matter of personal preference. What do you think about sedan versus hatchback?
I like the sedan a lot. I didn't think I would like it as much, especially since the European version gets the hatch. Over time, it definitely grew on me, especially for the space. It's very convenient.
Yeah. So I think the S3 definitely looks really good in the back. The nice quad tip exhaust looks good. You can see there. Then we have that cool rear diffuser right there as well. Definitely a good looking car. And the Golf R has a quad tip exhaust in the chrome tips. I think the Audi would be chrome tips if it didn't have the black optics package, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys can see the interior of the Audi here. Got the Audi steering wheel, the nice Audi leather seats. Are these the Napa leather seats or are these the standard seats?
They're the Napa.
They're the Napa leather, okay. So it has a really nice, like, high quality leather. You guys can see there.
Mm-hmm.
Little S line.
Definitely holds you in, that's for sure.
Pedal box is the same on both cars. You can see we have actual physical buttons for the headlights, whereas the Golf R has like the touch buttons. Center area looks pretty similar, and this dash is obviously a lot different than the Golf R because you actually have physical climate controls in comparison to the R, where it's just the you know, the touch buttons on the screen. Sorry, I do have some stuff in here right now, but you can see my seats right there. Has a little R logo. I also have leather seats. I don't know if they're Napa leather though. They might not be the fancy Napa, but they are heated and cooled. And then this is the dash on the Golf R. You guys can see there. And then my little center console area. I wish this wasn't gloss black like the 22s.
Oh, yeah,
The gloss black looks like the sun can sometimes shine on it. It's not the greatest.
Yeah.
But definitely two different cars. Golf R has a little bit more headroom because of the hatch design. All right, guys, just popped the trunk of the Audi so you guys can compare them. Here's the Audi trunk. Pretty decent size. The load floor is kind of high though. Is it like a full-size spare under here?
More under here is the battery. They moved the battery from the front and put it in the rear.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my battery's in the front still. So there's the Audi. You guys can see the Golf here. The Audi seems like it goes in a little deeper, but the Golf is a little bit taller. And then obviously you can like fold down the seats and stuff. So there's the trunk area, and then under here. Oh, I can't open it because that thing's on. I do have the sub under there.
There you go.
All right, let's take a look. So yeah, I have the subwoofer underneath, and then there's a little bit of storage around it.
Go for it.
All right, guys, we're gonna test out how my 6'5" frame fits in the back seat of the Audi. So if I'm sitting like normally, my head does touch the ceiling. Now if I sit like a little bit more slouched like this, where my knees are kind of a little farther out, I can fit back here, but it is pretty tight as far as like this area. My head kind of touches right here. Leg room is good though with you sitting in the front. Let's check out the Golf R. All right, guys, gonna check out the rear seat space in the Golf R. All right, so stepping in feels about the same as the S3. And legroom, I moved my seat up a little bit because I'm 6'5", so me sitting behind myself, I probably can't fit. But legroom wise, I'd say they're pretty much the same, but headroom is a huge difference. So I can actually sit all the way back and my head does not touch the ceiling. Obviously I don't have a sunroof, as you guys know, but just because of the Golf R shape, the hatchback, there's a lot more room. What do you think, Trey? I
agree, you have way more space up, especially on the head.
Yep.
And then the S3, which is kind of interesting.
Yep. And then, like, if you're back here and if it's cold out, you got the heated seats.
Yeah, I like the heated seats. Because, did you say, oh yeah, just seated, not cool?
Yeah, just heated in the back. In the front, it's heated and cooled.
All right.
Yep. Then you got the little pockets back here, which is pretty cool. You can put like cell phones and stuff in there.
Magazines.
All right, guys, got both of the hoods popped here. Looking at the Golf R, see the battery is in the front as opposed to the Audi where it's in the back. Not the greatest looking engine without the engine cover. You can see the little turbo back there. And so that's basically the Golf R's engine, and we do have a prop rod. And if we look at the Audi, looks much nicer. Has the engine cover on it, the Audi logo, and then he does have the hood prop, which is nice. And then no battery in the front, so there's more room in this little side area over here, which is kind of interesting. That's nice how you have more room up there.
Yeah, more space for,
I guess they decided to put the subwoofer in the back on the R, but that's interesting. So this might have a better weight balance, I don't know.
In my source.
I mean, the battery's what, like 30 pounds or something? 25 pounds? And while we're in the front here, I want to show you the headlights. So the Audi does have LED projector headlights. And then is this in here, is this the turning light, or is that like the cornering lights in the middle there, or in the center area? And then the Golf R, as you guys know, is just a projector LEDs as well. And then it has a little blue strip that comes from the grille that goes into the headlights as well. And looking at the taillights on both cars, they both have LED taillights. His has like the sequential turn signals that they do on the Audis, which looks really nice. And then mine just has regular turn signals, but they're both LEDs. All right, guys, we're in the interior of the Audi. You can see the digital gauges look completely different than the Golf R's gauges.
Press view.
Oh, okay, view. There we go. So there's a different view there. So that's kind of cool. Isn't there one where it's like a normal, like,
yeah, there's different
like
gauges,
speedometer
but it's for the menu.
The climate control is nice though, because it is physical buttons. I think Volkswagen should have did this for the Golf. I mean, that would have probably been better to have the actual physical buttons. Got the little scrolly thing down there. 2 USBs, wireless charging pad, frameless mirror, black headliner. This one does have a sunroof. Mine does have a sunroof because mine's a 20th anniversary. If mine was a standard R, it would have a sunroof as well. The steering wheel's cool though. It's a round bottom, not a flat bottom like the R, so that's a little different there. This one's more of like a traditional speedometer, so that's pretty cool. Then you can go through like the different settings here in the middle. This one seems a little bit more configurable than mine, in my car. Yeah, let's see the dynamic one. Is that the one where it's like the...
like crazy.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
So like once you start driving, that actually starts going up. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess we can go back to the big one. Yeah, they are big.
So I was like, they kind of pop out at you.
Yeah. Cool, all right, well, let's get going. Right off the bat, I like your throttle response a lot better than mine.
Yeah, the two definitely help make it more peppy.
Because my throttle response is really lazy when you're in like the normal drive mode.
Yeah, right now it's also an individual, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
What's like the normal like comfort type mode?
This is comfort.
Okay, so I'm gonna try that and see how that does. Does it have?
Yeah, just the dampers as well.
Okay, so it has adaptive dampers as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This feels nice though.
Yeah,
this steering wheel feels bigger than mine. Like as far as like the circumference, it feels like it's bigger.
Yeah, I like how it fits like my hands, especially in corners. It feels really great. So.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is like the soft mode. Do we go straight?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. Go straight.
Okay. So you said you're tuned by 034?
Yeah.
How satisfied would you say you are with the tune so far?
I'm pretty satisfied. Like for the 91 tune, it definitely wakes up the car. Because compared to stock, it felt really slow and sluggish. But now that I'm on the tune, it feels great, especially for daily driving. But the E85 is where it's at though, for sure.
And you've tested that already, right?
Yeah, I've tested it.
Pretty big difference?
It's a huge difference, for sure. The next setting, you have auto, which basically adapts to your driving style.
Okay.
How you drive.
Feels like it's a little bit more like buttoned down, not as like cushy.
Yeah, so that way, like, the dampers are always ready, especially if you decide to take turners.
I'm gonna dip in the gas a little bit here.
Yeah, and then you also adjust to your driving.
It's nice. And then this is completely stock exhaust, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Stock. But it does have the valves, so they open up when you're in individual or dynamic.
Gotcha.
And they also do have hops and bangs, but it's super like subtle.
And I love that it shows you what gear you're in even when you're in normal drive. Mine only shows me what gear I'm in when I'm in sport. That
also came with the tune.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's why. So it used to just show, you know, drive mode, but as you can see there, you can see
that's
shift
nice.
or downshift. Individual and dynamic.
Okay, we'll try dynamic. Oh yeah, it definitely is more responsive. Handle's good too, like I feel the suspension stiffened up. Alright, we're gonna take this corner. Alright, we're gonna get on it, here we go. Yeah, it definitely pulls good. I think the sound actor sounds a little better in this one than it does in mine. This one's like a bassy sound, and mine's like almost like a sounds like a V6. Sounds weird. All right, here we go. Nice. Definitely gets up to speed.
Yeah. And the exit, you're gonna stay right here.
Okay, stay in this lane. Cool.
Yeah,
not bad.
Get in trouble with this car for sure.
Yeah, it moves. Yeah, very fast on the paddles. Let's see how your turning radius is, because mine could be better. So I'm gonna make a full U-turn.
I do like the turning radius in here. It's nice.
Oh my goodness.
It's insane.
I wish mine was that sharp.
This one's super
That is
sharp.
crazy.
Like you'll make it like right here too.
Oh my god. So okay, one plus to the Audi S3 is the turning radius, that's for sure. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. This one does have power mirrors. The Golf R, you cannot get power mirrors. Like the power folding mirrors. I guess the only like plus for like the G or the R is the cooled seats. It does have like a flat bottom wheel. My armrest is a little bit softer on the side here. I do have air vents in the back with the like the climate control. Gauges are both good on both. I think these ones are a little bit nicer, to be honest, but I can change my like color with like the ambient lighting and stuff. So I feel like that is one bonus to the R, is that I can actually change the color of this, because you can't change the color, right?
I don't think so. Yeah. You can only change like the ambient lighting on the sides throughout the
It sounds good. It's like a nice deep tone.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, guys, here is the R. Yeah, I think the Audi was a little bit deeper. I think the Audi sounded a little bit better. This one is a little bit higher pitch, I think. Well, thank you for letting me drive it. I appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.